What if ancient prophecies and legendary kings shaped an entire civilization? Welcome to the enigmatic world of the Kediri Kingdom, a powerhouse that once dominated East Java. Join us as we journey through the early history of this influential realm, uncovering its origins, pivotal rulers, and lasting legacy on the Indonesian archipelago. Prepare for a deep dive. The story of Kediri begins with the legacy of the Mataram Kingdom, a powerful empire that laid the groundwork for future Javanese states. Following Mataram's relocation to East Java, a new era dawned, paving the way for the rise of King Airlangga, a figure of immense significance. Airlangga, to prevent civil war among his heirs, famously divided his kingdom in 1045 AD. This division created two new realms. These were Jonggala, located in the east, and Panjalu, situated in the west. Panjalu would later evolve into the illustrious Kediri Kingdom. The initial decades were marked by fierce rivalries between Jonggala and Panjalu, a struggle for supremacy that defined the early 11th century. Ultimately, Panjalu, with its capital in Daha, emerged victorious. This consolidation marked the official birth of the Kediri Kingdom. The first known ruler of unified Kediri was Sri Jayawarsa Digjaya Sasrabahu, though details of his reign remain scarce. Succeeding him was King Bhameshwara, whose reign in the early 12th century began to solidify Kediri's control and influence. Bhameshwara's inscriptions hint at a stable and prosperous kingdom, engaged in trade and maintaining strong administrative structures. However, it was under King Jayabhaya that Kediri truly reached its zenith, ushering in a golden age of power and culture. Jayabhaya's reign from 1135 to 1159 AD is often remembered for its military might and expansion, extending Kediri's influence. He is also famous for the Jangka Jayabhaya, or Jayabhaya's prophecies, a collection of predictions still revered in Javanese culture. Culturally, Kediri flourished. This era saw the production of the magnificent Kakawin Bharatayuddha, an epic poem by Mpu Seda and Mpu Panalung. This literary masterpiece adapted the Indian Mahabharata into a distinctly Javanese context, showcasing the kingdom's intellectual prowess. Economically, Kediri was a major trading hub, strategically positioned along maritime routes connecting East Asia with the Spice Islands. Agriculture, particularly rice cultivation in the fertile plains of East Java, formed the backbone of its prosperity. The kingdom's wealth also attracted foreign merchants, further enriching its cultural tapestry and contributing to its vibrant economy. Religious life in Kediri was a blend of Hinduism and Buddhism, coexisting harmoniously and influencing its art and architecture. Many temples and religious sites from this period reflect syncretic beliefs, a hallmark of ancient Javanese spiritual traditions. Following Jayabhaya, later kings like Kameshwara continued Kediri's legacy of cultural development and political stability. However, by the late 12th and early 13th centuries, cracks began to appear in the kingdom's formidable facade. The last ruler of Kediri was King Kertajaya, whose reign was plagued by internal strife and growing challenges. A major conflict arose between Kertajaya and the Brahmanas, the religious elite, over issues of royal authority. This religious and political unrest created an opportunity for a rising power from Tumapel, Ken Arok. Ken Arok, a charismatic and ruthless figure, challenged Kertajaya's rule, culminating in the decisive Battle of Gantar in 1222 AD. Kertajaya was defeated, marking the end of the Kediri Kingdom and the dawn of a new era under Ken Arok's Singasari Kingdom. Though short-lived in its independent form, Kediri's legacy profoundly influenced Javanese culture, literature, and political thought for centuries. From prophecies to epic poems, Kediri's spirit endures. What aspect of this kingdom fascinated you most? Share in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates.